Hello everyone, it's Hanny. I was making tickets, labels, tickets, whatever you want to call them. It's not my own idea. I saw it on a video from Teal and Tattered. I put a link in the video description below where I saw it, but I do make it well, in a different way. The base is, well, almost the same like she does, but I decorate them, well, in different ways. And I thought, well, let's make some so you can watch me doing that, so you know another way of decorating them. The first thing I'm going to do is like, I forgot her name, I'm so sorry, but like Teal and Tattered did, was just a piece of paper, a strip of paper, and well, she scores them at a certain length, but I do it a bit different. I think, well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 tickets, so I fold it in half, and it's not quite straight, but I don't mind. Fold it in half, and then fold it in half again, and this side too. Just a strip of paper. It has to be a bit well, some cardstock paper or craft paper or whatever. Then I take my punch, and if you don't have a punch like that, or a bit bigger one, well, if you don't have that to make these holes here, you just can cut a piece off like that and there, and then you get something like well, these are little circles, punch. Then you get something like this, you see? But now I will punch them, and if the paper is not too thick, well, I punch them like this. Just fold it in half, and then just a little corner off, so you get this. And if you think that's too thick, well, you can do it this way, just like that. Just where the fold is, punch a half circle. I'll cut a little piece off of the corner like you do with a tag. And now you have the base of your tickets, labels. But I think they are tickets. And now you can decorate the tickets the way Teal and Tattered does. But well, this is the simplest way. It's a very simple way. If you have a stamp in the right, I happen to have ticket stamps, so I'm a lucky girl. well, this is not ticket stamps, but here is a stamp too. You could use such a stamp or such a stamp. Where are my ticket stamps? Here they are. I have ticket stamps. So I used, which one did I use? This one, I think, yes. Well, that's the easy way. Just stamp and you have your tickets. And I didn't do anything further about it. Yeah, I colored the edges. Then a second easy way is use a stamp again. Or first use washi tape. I don't know if I have that washi tape in front of me. Well, you have a piece of washi tape and then you just do it this way, just in the length you put some washi tape. And this was washi tape with, well, cars and trains and balloons and planes and whatever. But I liked it this way, so I left it this way. But here I have one, a small one. You take it. I put washi tape on it. And then another piece of washi tape on it. Then some little labels, note labels from my DigiKit. And you can use other notes, of course. You can use your own made note, well, note tickets, labels, note labels, number labels. I made a few little ones so I can use them on the tickets. And I used a little stamp. And I made this one. And this is with washi tape too. You can't see it very well, but it's with dots, little dots on it. I don't know where, oh yeah, this one. And a little, just a plain one on top. So you got this. And a stamp and a number label. Those are the easiest way. I could use, could make one with washi tape. Let's see. Not this one. I want some other washi tape. I just bought new one this morning, this afternoon. Well, maybe it's not the right color, but I like this one. And I like this one. And this one. And I have a black one. Maybe the gray one. This one with little flowers. I don't know. Just find the beginning. Just do it like so in the middle. Very simple. Ah, my nose is itchy again. Oh, I'm so allergic. It's making me nuts. So, that's one piece of washi tape. And now I will search for a small one. Maybe I could use, that's not the right blue. I don't have that color blue. Well, could use that one. Why not? it's not so important. And glue that also in the middle. Like so. Like I said, this is an easy way of making some tickets. Now I can put a number on it. I can put numbers like this, but I think I like these numbers. And I will use number 1 to 4, and this is white paper because this is white too, so I will cut them out. So, and I will glue them on. Oh. Well, it's not brown glue, it's white glue, but I have a needle in the glue and that's rusty. I can't find not rusty needles, pins. So number 2, just glue it in the middle. Number 3. And here's number 4. Like that. So. And now I could stamp on here. Which stamp? Oh, here I have a little stamp and a bit bigger stamp. Well, I just use the bigger one. Stamp it on there. On there. Like that. So the ticket is ready. Now I want to color the edges, and I think I'm going to do that with black this time. Just to stress it a bit. And now there are a few things I can use these tickets. And I will explain that when I'm ready inking the edges. And I also ink those folds. Like that. So, and what I can do is just leave it this way. Don't do anything about it. Just leave it this way, and I can use it. If this is a journal page, I can use it as a belly band. Something like that. just glue it on, or 3 of them. And you can stick something behind it. Something, well, oops. I will get a tag or something like that. You can put something behind it like that. Well, I didn't glue it, so well, the colors don't match, but you can use it as a belly band. But you can also use the tickets by itself as an embellishment to put in a pocket or to glue something also somewhere on. Well, the thing I like then is just to, if you have such a thing, we used that when we were sewing clothes. You had those patterns, and you could use this thing to pattern the things on paper, so you can't cut them out. But you can do it like that, just this way. And if you don't have such a thing, well, I have such a knife too. That's also perforating. How do you call that? And if you don't have that, you can use your pokey tool to put holes in it. And well, it's easy to tear then. You see? And I like that tear edge. I like that. So these are tickets too. But if you want to use it as a belly band, you don't have to do that. But if you did, maybe you like those little holes there. Well, you could put some tape on the back, or some paper on the back to reinforce it again, so you can use it as a belly band. Well, that's a way to make a ticket. And another way, these ones and these ones and these ones and this one, yeah. These are with washi tape, and this one is with a stamp, only the stamp. And those I collaged a bit, and I will get a piece of paper again. Where do I have my pieces of paper? One moment. Well, I get a new one. I have enough. I have to get a new one. One moment. You just can use craft paper, something like that. Or you can use this kind of paper. Just from 12 by 12 block. Like this. But if you have plain craft paper, you can cut a strip like so, and you can cut a strip like so. I will do it in the length, portrait, and you can measure, but I think, well, let's make tickets not too big, like that. A small ticket. And I think I want to have it 2 inches. That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I fold it in half. Like that. And then this one I have to, my pencil in 3. I do it in centimeters. 15 centimeters. That's 3 is 5 centimeters. 5, 10, 15. And here the same. 5 centimeters, 10 centimeters, and that's almost 15. The last one is a bit shorter. Sure, and I will fold this one. There. There. Just using my scissors to burnish the fold like that. Now I have, I think, 6 tickets. Yeah, 6 tickets. My punch. Or I could cut them, like I said. Just cut little corners off. Like that. Just eyeballing it. So and now you have that kind of tickets. You see? And now I get little pieces of all kinds of paper. A piece of ledger, not big pieces, just small pieces. And another one like that. And now I want to have another, maybe this paper or some handmade paper like that too. Could do handmade paper. Piece, little piece, another little piece like that. And there. And then I want to use some washi tape, and I think I'm going to use a color or not. Maybe this, no, I want something greenish with green in it. I like these stripes. Yeah, that fits well. I used that on another one, I guess. You could use little well, here I use little drawings from a magazine. I just glued them on And here I used stamps, postage stamps. Oh yeah, here I used the same tape. Postage stamps, and here is a Faux postage stamp I made myself. So you could use stamps too. But now I'm going to glue those thingies on. Just random. I love making those. Just like so. You could use pattern paper, tea-dyed paper, colored paper, well, whatever you want. Yeah. I'm so sorry if I'm sniffing. I can't breathe through my nose because it's, well, I don't have a cold, it's allergy, how do you call that? The trees and maybe some grasses. I'm not sure. And I'm going to use little pieces of washi tape. Just like that. To give it some color, maybe I'm going to use another one. You could use little roses, little flowers, little butterflies, postage stamps, little illustrations, whatever you have in your stash. Okay, now I want to use some washi tape, and I thought I would like to use this one, but I already have one with that tape. Maybe I found another. This is tape I wanted to, well, to give away. Oh, this is nice too. A bit more color. You see, a bit more color. But now I'm using them up. I have a drawer full of washi tape, and I bought some new this afternoon. Just little pieces. Just glue them on. Like this. Oh. And now I'm going to put my number labels on it, made myself. I have a video about that. I had big ones, but I made a bunch of small ones yesterday because I like to use them on these tickets. that's a big one. Oh yeah, and I have a few oval ones. I thought, let's try. Now I'm going to use a stamp, I think. Or you can draw. Maybe I'm going to draw. Oh yeah, I can show you that. On this one I draw. You see? Just around it with a marker. And I did that with this one too. Just draw a frame or border around it. One. Like that. So. Now I'm going to use the little stamp. Like that. And now I could draw a border around it. I'm going to ink it first. A bit darker ink. I think I'm using ground espresso. A bit darker. And then I will decide if I want to have a frame around it or not. Because I have a few with a frame around it. Maybe I like it without. You could put more on a ticket, but I don't do that because when I'm going to use them, I have to clean my nose. I'm so sorry. I can't talk anymore. So, when you're using the tickets, well, you can add something more if you want to. And I'm not going to perforate the, well, here yet, the folds yet, because I can do that later too. I think I'm leaving those sticks this way. Not with the frame this time, because there's a here's a frame around it, and when you and those two, well, I didn't use those numbers. I used other little illustrations and in number stamps I used for those. And this one I even didn't do that. Just a little stamp and a little butterfly and little punched flowers here and there. Well, that's it. And that's the way I make my my little tickets. And you can make them bigger, of course. And if you have bigger ones, you could like Teal and Tattered does flowers on it, and like things like that. So, and you can put words, of course, on it. I did this one. Oh yeah, I could mention that. I shall get them. Oh yeah, here I used words on it. Those words. A few of them. Can do that. And this ones I used when I make these numbers. And I don't know if you saw that video, but when I make these numbers, I use all kinds of numbers from Sudoku puzzles, bingo cards, and all kinds of numbers. Yeah, this is from the bingo cards, numbers from pages, magazines, and other flyers and whatever. But for these, I used, these are bingo card numbers. I use these ones like that. And this is from the Sudoku puzzle from a newspaper I used for that. So, well, I think I mentioned everything. I'm not sure. I think I did. Yeah, that's the way I make my tickets. It's a big mess now here. And you could use your folks stamps on it if you have a bit bigger tickets or smaller stamps. And postage stamps you can use on it. So I have a bunch of tickets now, and I love them, and I can use them to decorate my journals and pockets and envelopes and belly bands, and to put in a pocket. So, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.